Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? So let's go ahead and just get this part out of the way. Ernie, I watched your video earlier, and just be honest with you, I've had enough. So here's your call out, buddy. Right here it is, big boy. Anytime you think you can beat me in anything, putt golf, go-kart racing, or especially basketball, you just say the word. You don't want this. How y'all doing tonight? Nothing happened. What's going on? Did you guys see Ernie's Malibu Jacks video? If you haven't seen it, you need to check it out. He's having too much fun. So I beat him with one arm tied behind my back. He couldn't beat half me if the other half of me was helping him. Oh gosh. No, we're gonna have fun here tonight. We got some good positive stuff to talk about, and that's what we're here for. You know, the other side's exploding, however you want to say it, and just let them do it. They're trying to make issues where there are none. And, I've seen one guy's willing to pay $200 for somebody to sneak up here and videotape me working. Well, I bet you there'd be a lot of people like to see that video. Oh, God. Yeah. I'd like to see that video, too. So you can get that video. I'll give you $200 for it, too. Oh, gosh. Yeah. I mean, all this physical manual labor I'm doing. Oh, my gosh. So we've had I don't know if she's going to come on panel or not, but there's a couple of different things. But Jayla called me today, and totally unrelated to everything else. But this boy that they tried to claim was hang on a minute. So anyway, she reached out today, and this boy that has played for me and against me, mostly against me. He's played at the rec center in leagues down there at the rec center. That they tried to say was rap, and and Betty did call me and apologize for that. So I appreciate that. Um, but this boy is, he doesn't deserve, and I say he's a boy. He's over 18, but I didn't even realize this. But he's autistic, and he's not even in charge of his own, you know, um, well-being, so to speak. He is going to college, um, and he's doing well. But there will always be an adult in his life that has custody over him. Um, and then these people trying to ugly it up and say that he's rap, and and then the other side runs with it and takes his picture and spreads it everywhere. I mean, this kid's not any relation to me other than that he was my friend on Facebook, and people made it stupid they made it stupid, um, and tried to make it ugly, and it's not going to happen. Um, Leave the kid alone. Um, but anyway, when Jayla reached out to me, she saw that happening, and that is her, um, legally her nephew. Okay, I didn't even know that. She didn't even know that she had a connection to me that way either, until she saw that today. And you know, so she was emotional over that. And the thing with the receipts, that's that's between the donations, the donors who sent that, and her and Ernie. That didn't happen here on my channel. I don't know what's going on with it. She told me today she has bank receipts that she went and got, and she's got proof. So you know, um, we'll see. We'll see what that how that plays out. But you know, it was I don't know, ironic, small world, whatever you want to say, but that particular person they said was rap is also related to her. Um, but either way, that kid doesn't deserve to be in an ugly situation or brought into an ugly situation. So I ask that at least we don't do that. Um, my people here and Ernie's people, I ask that we don't do that. Um, okay. And the other news, and she may or may not feel like coming on here. Well, here's Jayla. But we've got some news with Ocean Lover tonight. But here, let me bring Jayla up. Are you there? I put you on panel, but I don't see the screen here thing. Can you hear me? That's odd. There you are. Can you hear me, Jayla? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hmm.
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? Yeah, I can
Yes.
hear you.
Yep, I can hear you.
That's not my nephew. That's my brother.
Your brother. Okay, I'm sorry. But related to you, that's what I was saying. Like, that's a 1 in a million chance that connection was there. That's the person they picked off my Facebook is somebody that's related to you. Like, I didn't even realize it today until you told me that. But yeah,
he's my littlest brother.
So, and you were telling me earlier, the situation where, an adult has custody over him, and and people just need to leave him alone, right?
Yes, he has. Yes, he has autism, and my sister that is 4 years younger than I am, she has custody of him. But we all see each other. There's 6 of us that have a baby.
6 of you, and he's the baby.
Yep. Yes, he's a baby. And he just what I don't understand is he just graduated, and I sent you a copy of his scholarship
I got
that
that.
they
Yeah,
gave him. I mean,
yeah,
he's
that's awesome.
really, yeah, he's engaged in school.
Yeah, that's great.
And
That's
that's
he's
why
a good kid. You know.
I couldn't believe they thought it was rap.
Yeah. Well, as soon as I saw it, I was like, that's not rap. And I don't know. I said no and kind of explained it to several people, and then I got so overwhelmed with so many people sending me that photo. I started just saying, "Nope, that's not him." But I woke up this
Well,
morning,
if they
ran down
don't,
the
if they don't give you, I sent you a picture, and it's of all 6 of us, and I'm the one that's on the end, and you can see my brother.
Yeah. Oh, I saw him. Yeah. Hello, Ocean Lover. How are you?
Yep.
Hey,
And
honey, how are you doing?
Doing well.
he
Doing well.
he does he just don't know YouTube. My sister won't have him on YouTube or anything like that.
Yeah. Jayla, you must have some
When
internet
I
issues.
heard,
Okay.
okay,
The
I'm
connection.
sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
When um when I first seen it, I had to do mine, and I'm like, did I do that right? And I got freaked out when and then they said where he lives. So I knew right then, that was brother.
Yeah, you're roboting in and out real bad.
I'll try to move to a different room to see if it's better.
All right.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay.
How the door
And
closed?
I do have the I do have the receipts for everything, and I will be sending them to Ernie, and all the receipts add up, so that way .com will have a receipt too. It just it took me a couple of days because where I don't have to ride, I had to call LKLP and give them a 72-hour notice.
Yeah.
So once I called them, it was $11 there and $11 back. I called them. I went to the bank, and I'm going to send you the receipts so you can send them all to Ernie.
Well, that'd be great. That'll sure go a long way with putting some people's minds at ease. I appreciate
Yes,
that.
and I have all copies of my Cash App, especially for the people that lied. It's very easy to get a copy of it.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the ones who said they donated and they didn't?
And they didn't? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
I dealt
does.
with it
It
before.
really does.
Yeah. It's a shame,
And
things that, and
it hurt my feelings. It really did, because I said if they was really thinking that, then they needed to come to
well,
me.
it's that pile on mentality. They thought, well, if she's not going to be on here no more, then I'm going to say that, I sent money too, and that she didn't, she used my money and didn't thank me or nothing, things like that. It's that pile on mentality. People, it's like, with, I don't know, gang members getting in a fight, they see one guy fighting and the rest
Right.
of them in there, and even though they have no dog in the fight, they still want to get in there and hit somebody. It happens too often.
And I have had one of my friends on YouTube there. Um, she has made sure that she's called me every day to make sure I was okay, because I was so upset over everything.
Yeah.
And then top it all, today when they try to dox rap, and they end up doxing my brother, I don't know if they don't realize that he has autism, and my sister has custody of him for the rest of his life.
No, I'm sure they didn't
So to
realize.
do that, well, for them to do that,
But they know
and they're
now.
hollering,
there.
Yeah, and they holler that they're skip tracers. Well, I don't know who the skip tracer is because they was wrong.
Yeah.
The only thing they had to
We do.
do was push, which is the. That's all we had to do was uh
Yeah. You might cut in and out again. We do have some
I
positive.
did my
We got some.
my phone was ringing and I declined the phone call.
Oh, okay. We do
But
have some
yeah, I
good
had no idea.
positive tonight. Don't from Ocean Lover.
Amen.
We've had it for a couple of days, but um, we were kind of waiting on her to feel like talking, and she has good days and bad. And um, do you feel like sharing anything with us tonight, Ocean Lover? You want to talk a little bit tonight,
I
or?
I absolutely can tonight. And thank you again for having me on again, Jimbo. You're awesome. Thanks to you. Thanks to you and God. A very wonderful person has come into my life, and she has actually rented my U-Haul for my move. She paid the whole thing.
That is
So it's
amazing.
amazing. Like I told her I did not have the words to even thank her. I didn't know how to thank you. It's literally like I feel like it's a blessing from God because I was in a really bad place, you know what I mean? And after everything I've been through, and I was just kind of like in a really, really dark place, thinking, I'm just gonna die here, and I'm not gonna get there in time. And then this woman just like out of nowhere just appears, and she told me that she's gonna pay this. She paid it. It's paid. It's ready to go. So not
Yeah.
that
Jimbo,
biggest thing.
I'm gonna step down so she
Just
can
taking.
talk, okay?
All right, Jayla. Thank you for clearing that up. And you send me that, and I'll share it with everybody. I'll send it to Ernie first, and give him a.
Yes, I'll be sending it to you just in the next 5 minutes.
All right. Thank you, Jayla. Have a good night.
All right, thank you. Bye bye.
So
All
the
right.
biggest thing is out of the way. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing that's out of the way. So I'm almost like I'm halfway there.
That
Of
is
one woman.
amazing.
Yes. And thank you so much.
When you guys told me that the other day, like I actually talked to her before I talked to you, and she had messaged me, and I got tears in my eyes, like I just couldn't believe it. Like,
Yes.
the Lord works. I mean, you just prayers work, and He works through people, and He works through good people, and they, He put it on her heart, and she absolutely knocked it out of the park.
Yes, she did. She's an amazing person, amazing woman. I've never ever, and everything I just went through is just like a shock. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was unbelievable. Yeah, you have to digest something that big that somebody does for you, and you have to appreciate it, and you have to. We were celebrating on the phone together. She was excited and I was excited, and it was something that I've never experienced in my life. Like I've always believed in God, but when you're in that place and then just something like that happens, you go from extreme low to seeing hope again within 5 minutes. It's something that really it changes everything for you. Like I have my hope back now. I'm feeling stronger again now. Like I can fight, easier and stuff. Just being beat down and not knowing if I'm going to get there. You know what I mean? All because of you and her.
yeah. Well,
And I can't thank you more. I've thanked you a lot, but I just feel like I need to thank you every time I talk to you and see you because I just appreciate you so much.
yeah, you
Like,
don't have to thank me. Listen, I just you came on my live stream, and thank God that somebody was paying attention and that was able to help. And
yes,
all these people that throw out the word, and it's one of the most popular words on YouTube is scammer. And
yes,
all these
yes,
people
sir.
that throw out that word, like if you were scamming, you would have been like, well, listen, instead of renting that U-Haul, why don't you send me the money and I'll get the best deal here, and like
Exactly.
that's but no, your ultimate goal is get to where you need to be, to where you have help with the little one.
Yes, and I've sent you my records a couple times. I've done everything right. I have not hidden from anyone. I'm being open. I've been, trying to do the right things, even though I did have a couple of days where I was really sick, and a lot of it was the stress. On top of my illness, it's not good to have. I'm not supposed to have a lot of stress like that. But you guys brought me out of that, and I'm so thankful. And I've been thanking God like every 5 minutes, just, I can't believe this blessing that he's given me from this woman that I didn't know. You know what I mean? Just a very kind-hearted, genuine, good soul.
Yeah.
Like, there's good people out there, and I'm finding that out.
Yeah. Good always
I see
wins
it.
over evil.
It does. Amen.
Yeah. I know you were down and out, like especially after the Nicolina thing, and
It broke me.
we won't even talk about how that was, but
Yeah.
it's
You
in
know how it was
years
for me,
now.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I thank you for being there for me, because I talked to you a lot and you helped me through that a lot. You were there for me. I was very down over that. I was broken. I literally was a broken person. And again, I thank you, because you talked me through so much. You really did. You helped me so much. And I thank you.
Well,
I don't think you realize how much you helped me, but you really did.
you can talk to me anytime. Just like I've always said. I'm here for you, and Mama C's here for you if you want to talk to her. And like I said, we put you on speakerphone to talk together. So it just like this lady who's helped you, she's just I've talked to her several times too. She's just amazing. There's amazing people in the world.
There really are.
And and then people talk about social media being bad, and it can be really bad. But without social media, I wouldn't have never met my half brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
And that's without that, I wouldn't even have them. And now two of them have passed, and I wouldn't have met them before they passed. And the other one, I feel like I've known her since I was growing up. So there's absolutely great things that can come from it if you let God be the leader. If you let God lead the way.
That's absolutely right. I completely put my trust and faith in him, and it worked. Like, I prayed so much, Jimbo, and I came to you, and I didn't know what to do. I was, you know what I mean? I was in a really, really bad place. I was like, I'm going to get off YouTube. And I'm like, and a couple of my friends like, don't do that, Ocean. They're like, I've never seen you this broken. You got to pick yourself up. You got to fight. It's going to work out. You just have to keep praying. Something's going to happen good. Because not everybody's bad. And I was like, you don't understand. There's a lot of bad people out there, And so I just pushed through it. And like I said, and then she came and did it. And I'm still kind of shocked, from everything. But praise God. And, thank you again. And thank you to the woman. If you're listening, I love you. And I thank you so much. This is a miracle for me. And now I can, I look forward to being able to be here for my baby. And I looked to him today and I said, we're going to be okay. And he just says, love you, mama. Like, he knows, that I'm going through it, but I try to hide it from him as much as I can. But today was a better day, because I got the news and everything, and she came through, and God's great and you're great. And I'm feeling positive again, stronger. And I got to stay strong because, like that woman told me, you got to stay strong. That's a big part of it. You got to tell yourself, you're going to get through this operation. You're going to get through it. You got to stay strong. You're going to get there. And she says, I don't put stipulations on anything. She said, but after the transplant, I really want to meet you. And I said, absolutely. I would love to meet you. And I would love to hug you and just, and tell her how much I appreciate it to her face. You know what I mean? And I would just I'd love to meet you and your wife and family, and just praise God.
Yeah, we'd love to meet you too, and we'll make that happen for sure.
Yay!
Maybe you're on your move to Florida, you can stop off. We live like on 75, on Interstate 75, so you'll have to travel through here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We might set up a bigger.
I want to. That would be great. That would be wonderful. I'd love to meet you all.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You made a big impact on my life. I've never met people like that. And like I said, I've never seen anybody that evil before on the other side, I'm talking about. But to actually see such good, and that there's somebody with that kind of a heart and soul that just reached out to me out of everybody, else. And it was just like, she said she just felt in her heart. And I was like, thank God for you, because I needed you. You know what I'm saying? God knows what we need. And I
Yeah.
don't care what anybody says. The non-believers, God is real, and he does miracles in people's lives because he did it for me and for my little boy. And he is very
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. That's right. Sandy says she's headed to the Jacksonville area Mayo Clinic. That's where she's going to be being treated at. Correct?
That's correct. And
Yeah.
just so you know, Jimbo, I want to tell you this. I'm sorry. I'm getting very a little anxiety right now. I'm just overwhelmed. But I want to tell you what I want to do is I'm going to try to do a video, a journey. Once I get there and I'm kind of calmed down and everything's unpacked and stuff, that everything's done from before my surgery. As I get a little sicker, and then when I get really sick, I'm still going to have my aunt and stuff do a few videos and stuff, kind of as my journey. And I'm not
Yeah.
going to look beautiful. It's not going to be a beautiful thing, but it's going to be my own personal journey. And I'm going to share that with you and with the woman who I feel like I told her she's saving my life, as essentially. And I'm going to do that for people. And then afterward, if I pray and I make it, I got to think that I'm going to make it through it. And when I
You are.
do, I'm going to give everybody a big thank you. And I'm going to do it, a video, and I'm going to get everybody together. We can all meet somewhere. No place is too far when you love somebody and somebody does something like that for you. And I feel like life's so short. Why not just get all together? And I want to celebrate life and thank you for everybody and just have one big happy celebration that I made it. Does that make sense?
That'd be great. I'd travel to Florida for that.
Pop, soda, water, and juice only. But yeah, it'll be a party.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's my kind of party.
Heck yeah. Some pizza, whatever. Just have fun and enjoy life.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Life is so short, especially when you're faced with something like this. Like, some people don't understand when you're told the news of something like that, whether it's cancer or any terminal illness, it changes you. It really does, because that you could die. You know what I'm saying? And to know that fact, it's different than obviously getting in a car accident or any kind of like a real short. You don't know you're going to pass away, but to know every day when you wake up that this could be the day that you get so sick that you could die. It's just it's a terrible thing to think about. So my doctors are telling me, don't think that way. Don't even try not to think about it so much. But some of us, we do. Like, I have anxiety disorder, so I kind of overthink things too much. And I admit that, it's just part of my personality. But it's so hard to stay positive sometimes. But then when something really good like this happens, you pick yourself back up. You're like, I can make it. I really could make it through this after all. I could wake up and have the transplant and the organ, we could find a match and everything be good. And then, my little boy will have me forever and not have to worry about him, never having me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that woman said, I've been praying, you're going to make it through this, Ocean. She's like, you will, you're going to be fine. You just got to just keep positive. And so I'm sorry, I'm starting to gibber, but I'm just trying to tell you how appreciative I am and let everybody know that love each other. There's so much hate and evil people. And I don't think we were put here to be so mean to each other. We all have our own problems. We've all been through something. And if I can help somebody with anything, like if anybody needs to talk to me about anything, especially with anxiety or depression or SA or abuse, domestic violence, I've been through all that as well. And I would be glad to talk to you and help you through anything you're going through. I try to help people as much as I can, and especially support, emotional and stuff like that, because I've been through a lot of stuff. I just don't talk about it. I tend to be a private person. Some things are meant to be private, so I'm not going to get on here and talk, about everything, but I'm just saying that I am here for anybody. And Jimbo has my email, and if anybody ever needs a friend or wants to talk to me about anything, you can email me personally, and I will respond and stuff. So I love you all. I do. I pray for everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope nobody ever has to be going through what I'm going through. But if you do, just know you will be okay. You will. Because there's such good people out there. God is good, and he's watching over everybody. I know that because I feel him in my life.
Yeah. You have faith. You have
I
faith.
do.
And
It's back.
You have went through what you've went through, and you've got to where you're at for a reason. And God's not going to put these people in your life and then make a way for you to do this, and then turn around and you're not going to make it. Like, you're going to make it. You're going to do good, and then you're going to have one heck of a story to tell, and you could be a voice for others who might have these same fears and doubts that you have now, and you can be a shining light for them later.
You're so right. I would love to do that. I would love to help anybody. I would. I want to come out of this and help other people. I really do. I want to be supportive, and I want to do anything I can to help and join like some kind of like a foundation or something, like a free thing where like if people need like me, like when I was in that dark place, like I have you and I have this woman and I have some other people, a lot of other people are coming around and being supportive of me. And it feels just, it's so much better than the other. Like when you're down and you're hopeless versus this, and it's amazing. It's like, I feel like I have a chance again. I have hope again. My faith is back, all because of a few people that are good. And that outweighs all the bad tenfold. None of that stuff matters anymore to me because I have faith again.
That's great.
And it changes your life.
It does, doesn't it? It does, don't it?
Yes.
I'm telling you. I mean, you be stuck in the misery, and you can want to fight back and with fight. And that's what I kept saying. We fight fire with fire, but if you fight fire with water, it's much better, right?
Absolutely. Amen. And it's stronger. Yeah. Because they want you to be, they want to anger you. They want to get a rise out of you. They want that reaction. And it feeds them, but I'm not going to feed anybody. I'm trying to get my life to where I can live and be here for this little boy and worry about the important things about love and being there for people and supporting people and living a happy life. There's so many miserable people out there, and it's like you're missing out on a good life by being so angry all the time and so just a bad all around. I'd rather be around positivity and people that tell me I'm going to make it, and knowing that there's actually good people out there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't all have to be so negative and bad all the time. It doesn't.
Right. And that's what the evil wants. Evil wants you to feed it by fighting with it.
That's right.
And so if we don't feed it, it can't survive. And
exactly.
I'm guilty of it. Like, I want to fight back so much, but it's and together we're stronger. And that's what I said with these networks of people and people who have love in their heart and God in their heart. Like, there's no way that if we allow it, that the evil can penetrate and make us like they are or like it is, and we don't have to be.
That's right. You're absolutely right. And you know what? Like you said, we're stronger together. And all these people that are they just get on here to ridicule and bully. And those are the things that we're teaching our children. Our children learn from everything that we do, everything they see and hear. That's who they become. Yeah. And I'm not going to subject my child to that. Children deserve so much better. They really do. And you need to think about that when every time you're belittling someone online, that your children are sitting there listening to you. Yeah. And they're going to become that person as well. Why not raise them to love others and to support others and be positive in somebody's life? You could change somebody's life in a day. It's happened to me. Yeah. By you and this woman. I mean, my whole life is completely different in a matter of a week. And so miracles do happen. And you don't have to have a miracle to have a good life. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I got my miracle and I never thought it would happen, but it doesn't cost anything to be kind. I know it's cliche, but it's very true. And once I stop feeding into all that, you just want to fight back. You really do. You're right. You just want to say all the things back, and you just want to fight because you know that they're liars or whatever they're doing. But you know what? The truth always comes to light. It might not be today, but it will. And it always does. That's how it works.
That's right.
And the good will always come out on top every time.
Yep.
No matter what.
And this lady that, like, she doesn't want her name used and or said, and that just, to me, that speaks volumes. Like,
absolutely.
So many people are like, well, I've done this and I've done that, and then I've donated here and I've donated there and I've helped this person, I've helped that person. She doesn't want people to know.
I know.
Yep. And that's just,
But she's a hero.
Yeah, that's a real hero, right?
It
That's a
is.
real hero. And
Yes.
golly, just like
To be her, I mean, she probably doesn't even know how amazing she is. And she is. I told her, I said, "You saved my life." You said, "No." She said, "You're going to save your life because this is going to be great for you. You're going to make it out." And to me, that was just so amazing. She didn't want any recognition. She said, "All I ask is you don't mention my name." I said, "Absolutely not." And to me, like you said, that just speaks volumes to me. I mean, what a just genuine, great, amazing person.
yeah. After this live stream's over, um, there I've highlighted a bunch of comments, but I know they're going by quick. So many people are offering you their support and prayers. When you get a chance, go back and read. Just read. Just you don't even have to listen to it. Just read through the comments.
I
Uh,
sure will. Yeah, I don't read the chat. Well, what, like, I don't.
yeah,
But yes, afterwards I will go through and I absolutely will for sure. And if anybody, I don't know what's being said, but if anybody, like I said, wants to talk to me or anything, Jimbo has my um he does have my phone number, but I'd rather email. That'd be great. Anybody wants to talk to me, get my email from Jimbo. He's a very good friend of mine now, and I'd love to talk to whoever. And thank you for ever supporting me, um, because this is a very hard thing for me, and I've been through a lot. I'm not going to do the whole pity party thing, but I'm just saying I went from rock bottom to a miracle in a week, and I'm just so happy. I'm blessed. I'm positive. I'm back on track. I got my hope back, my faith back, and it's because of people like you that are supportive of me. And I thank everybody, and I love you all. Life's a journey. We all have our own journey, and this is mine. And I am just glad that I'm here because maybe I can be something for someone. Like maybe they'll hear my story and say, "Hey, I can relate to that. Maybe I could, maybe she could be here for me, or maybe I could learn this from her. Whatever I can do. Do you want me to pray with you or pray for you? I can do that. Whatever you need. If you're going through something right now in deep domestic violence, and you need somebody to talk to, I'm here. And it doesn't matter what it is, I'm here. Anybody,
yeah,
because I've been given this gift and I want to pay it forward, and I want to be here for people while I'm here. I want my legacy to be, I remember Ocean. She was, a great woman, and she helped me through this and that, you know?
yeah. I can tell you, she's okay. She's all right about getting back on emails. No, she's email her. She responds. She's good. She's I don't know. We probably exchanged probably close to 10 emails before we ever had you on panel or even came close to exchanging phone numbers or
Oh
anything.
yeah, for sure. I'm just more observed. I'm a little bit more shy on the shy side until I really get to know somebody. And that just comes from my past. But I trust you like 100%. Like you're just an amazing guy. And we built on a comment, honestly. I mean, I saw your comment and that's how our friendship started. I wrote you and thanked you for that comment that I saw on something, and here we are, you know what I mean? And I've got my miracle and here you are, and it's surreal. It
Yeah.
really is. And I thank you. I think every day, and you're probably like, stop.
No, you don't have to
Stop
thank
it.
me though, but I feel the same way. I mean, I feel like God put you in my life for a reason too. So uh,
Amen. He did. He does that. And we don't know why at first. You know what I'm saying? But he does that. He
yeah,
puts people in our lives.
yeah. And E Squared messaged me earlier, and she wasn't. She went ahead and took some medicine to go on to sleep. So she
Oh,
she's in the chat, but I feel the same way. God put her in my life, and come to find out, she just lives right down the road here. Like
I know, right?
so like now she comes over from time to time and hangs out. Like the kids called her the other day, and they were like, can you call E Squared? And she wants to come up play board games. And I'm like, yeah. You guys want me to play? I'm like, well, you can if you want to. so,
This is awesome.
so yeah, that's it's amazing how if you let good work, it works, and you let God go to work, it works.
And he did, and you have no idea what's coming. Like I honestly had no idea. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
don't know. You have no idea, but he like does this his own work, and he does what he's going to do. And I think that he does things because, okay, let me put it this way. He puts you in a situation that's meant to happen. Does that make sense? Like all these things wouldn't have happened if it wasn't supposed to happen this way.
Right.
Because it's his timing. It's his timing. No matter how much of in a hurry you are, like we're human. We all want this right now, right? That's a human thing. But you got to be patient because in his timing, if it's meant to be, it's going to happen for you.
Yeah. Absolutely. I was reading a little bit in the chat here.
Don't blame me there.
It's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. There, everybody's, we're uplifting Daisy Joe too. Looks like she's got some real tough issues, and God bless you, Daisy Joe. We'll pray for you too. Goodness gracious.
Many prayers, Daisy Joe.
Yeah.
I just opened it up for a minute because you said it's being great right now, so I just want to kind of go see what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks all positive. Of course, our moderators are pretty good too.
I bet you have some awesome ones.
We do. So, Alicia, she's only had what 3 lives now. Alicia, 3, maybe 4, I think. So relatively new. You have to check out one of Alicia Turner's lives. She's got a really positive channel too. It's really good. Good to hang out in there with people who don't act crazy.
Yes.
So, my dogs are barking. My daughter just got home.
Oh, so they're busy. How many dogs do you have?
10.
Oh, only 10? Wow.
Yeah, only 2 in the house. We had some of our big dogs went, and I found out it's actually about 2 miles from here, but they went on a hike today and got the neighbors, 2 miles away, but they got into their chickens and killed 5 chickens. So,
oh man.
Yeah, he's mad at me.
Yeah.
I got to go over there and apologize and talk to him and offer buying some chickens back. I know it ain't the same, but hopefully he didn't have an affection for the chickens. Hopefully it was just, chicken that they were going to eat or whatever. If so, then maybe he'll just let me buy him back some chickens and be okay with it.
Yeah, that would seem pretty fair.
Yeah, they went chicken hunting today. Chicken hurting. They went chicken hunting.
Yeah, no kidding.
When we were coming up the road, there was a big old groundhog. You ever seen a groundhog?
No.
It was right down here right at the end of the driveway down there. And I was like, boy, he's awful brave coming around where these dogs are. They don't like little animals. And there's a bunch of rabbits and squirrels, but they stay, down there. They don't come up here in the yard anymore. So the rest of them are like, let's don't go up there around them Akitas. They're squirrel hunters.
Oh my God.
Do you know I've never been hunting, but I killed a rabbit, a squirrel, and a deer in 1 week?
How'd you do that?
Silverado.
Okay. How though? Like what happened?
Hit them with my truck. Silverado.
All at one time though?
No, in 1 week.
1 week. Okay. I was like, how? Yeah. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I felt so bad the other night.
When I was learning how to drive, my dad told me never dodge an animal, because if you dodge, something going at a rate of speed, you're going to probably wreck or hurt somebody else. So I've never, ever since then, I've never dodged animals. So they run out in the road, they don't make it. unless I'm going, like, driving off the driveway here, and then I'll slow down and let them cross the road. But
Right.
if I'm going down the highway and they dart out in front of me, they're just gone. Dinner on a bumper.
Oh my gosh.
About 2 weeks ago, I went. Ernie took me down here to the China King, or I think that's the name of it, something King. But anyway, it's a Chinese buffet. And while we were eating there, I was like, Ernie, did you hear about this? Get out of here! Get. Sniffing around on the carpet in here. I know what you want to do. Get outside. But I was like, "Do you hear about that deer that that they served down there at that Chinese restaurant in Williamsburg?" He's like, "No, they didn't." So I just pulled it up on my phone, Googled it, and like they had just happened to have a deer on the table in the back room where somebody had hit it like a roadkill at this Chinese restaurant in Williamsburg. And when the health inspector came by. So, yeah, that was their last day of operation. They were about ready to serve that deer up. They were going to cut it up and serve it on the Chinese buffet.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get time, just Google roadkill or deer Chinese restaurant, Williamsburg, Kentucky. It was
All right.
2 years ago, but it was, yeah, they got them.
That's so hilarious. I felt bad the other night. Okay, it was really raining hard here where I live. And, I love country night drives, and I live rural anyways. And so I just want to go on a country drive and just clear my mind. Everything was going on. I was crying and crying. I thought, a night drive would be great. Well, here's all these tiny little baby frogs, like all this span for like over a mile. And there's nothing you could do to avoid them.
Oh.
Seriously, like I would stop and try to like swerve to miss them. You couldn't. There's so many little tiny baby frogs.
Yeah, they wouldn't do either, would they?
I felt no, they just sat there like, what do you do? I couldn't do anything. So I felt awful because I love frogs. They're just so cute and they're babies. But anyway, I think I've been forgiven, but I didn't have a choice. I had to drive through.
Yeah, well, it was squishy probably.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
At least no damage.
My daughter just hit a deer and it caused her headlight and dented hood. One of our mods, I don't want to say who it is, and I don't think she's in here tonight, but she's been having a rough go of it, and she hit a deer. But if she wants, if she comes in or wants to talk about it later, I'll let her tell about it. But yeah, one of our mods recently hit a deer, and it was a good collision because the airbags came out and everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad she was okay, though.
Uh-oh.
Since I can't get on there.
We lost. My wife tried to come in here tonight, and it's members only, so she couldn't get on. She's like, I can't get in there. You still should have been able to come in and watch.
Oh, I wanted to say something.
Oh, you wanted to comment?
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, baby. Tomorrow night it'll be.
I wanted to say something when you was in there saying you could beat anybody at anything.
I can't beat anybody.
I beat you at golf.
You didn't beat me at golf.
Anytime you want to take your daughter on at what's that called? Mini golf.
Mini golf?
We're up for it. I whooped you because you too scared.
I'll beat both of you anytime.
Scared, ain't he scared? He too scared.
I guess we're going to play putt golf tomorrow, so I can just,
Yeah.
establish my dominance.
He's all mouth. That's why I put on there tonight. He all mouth.
She tried to come on here and start a fight with me, but it's members only, and she's not a member.
She is the champ, or he used to be the champ.
She ain't never beat me in golf.
Yes, I have.
When?
You cried like a baby.
What?
Oh, yeah. And when he loses, he never.
They are
forgives.
dreaming. You got video?
Do
Do you have video?
I've also beat you in a game of basketball.
Never.
Oh, yes. She ran down the court and said, Daddy, do you need napkins? Yeah, I did.
She ain't never beat me in that.
Yeah.
You told me I couldn't beat your team no matter how skilled I was, and I did.
Yeah.
Alicia ran over a bunny by accident when she was 16. Never got an Easter basket again after that. I'm 49. I still get an Easter basket. My wife makes me an Easter basket every year. Selma, the Pioneer Princess, will out him every time. She tries to, don't she, Sandy? Like, I don't know what she's trying to make me look bad in here. Guess I'm gonna take them and whip them all in some putt golf tomorrow somewhere. It's a shame. You ever play putt golf, Ocean Lover?
I love putt-putt golf.
Really?
Yes, I'm not great at it, but I'd love to try.
Well, I'm awesome. I can't lose.
You would whip my ass. I'd love to play pool though, but my neck doesn't really. I have stenosis in my neck and some like degenerative disease and stuff in there. But I'd love to play pool. Like I love it. Are you any good at pool?
Decent, yeah, decent. I've had 2 artificial discs put in my neck. I've got stenosis of the C-spine too.
What are you doing?
Oh, do you really?
You in here sucking
It's fun.
Oh yeah, I used to love that. Oh, you mean fun having the stenosis?
Yeah, the C-spine stuff. It's great.
Yeah, I can barely turn my neck. Like, yeah,
Me too.
that's like this is what somebody offered a $200 reward for somebody to come up here and video me doing manual labor, and I'm like, boy, I'd like to see that video too.
Tell them I wouldn't.
My wife said she'd love to see that video.
Yeah, I would too.
Yes, I'm gonna come visit you later, Chaotic. Oh, you mean tonight on the channel?
Who's
Doing mail?
chaotic?
Yeah, the lady that you're buying the
Oh,
makeup from. Are you jelly?
me? No.
No, she ain't jelly.
No, I'm the.
Put a
I'm
link in the
some-
chat,
I'm
Chaotic.
the total
We'll
opposite
send
of
everybody.
jelly. I just don't care. He ain't going nowhere.
She knows where my bread buttered.
No, I got 4 teenagers. Nobody wants them.
Verbal obsession hit an armadillo
Ain't that right?
and drug that sucker for miles. Let me tell you, it sounds like that. Oh my goodness.
What is it?
You know, I got a lot of family in Alabama, and those armadillos are in like all over the place down there now.
That's been pretty.
It's not being prejudiced saying armadillos are all over the place in Alabama. My wife, I don't know where she gets this stuff. There we go. Let's share this link. I don't think so.
Is Jake out there?
Yeah, he has been. He's been yelling, like growling.
Oh my God, why has he been out there all day?
I don't know. You didn't put him out there?
No. I'm so sorry, baby. Them old mean. I can't cuss in here. Let's go in here so Mama can.
I didn't put him out there.
You knew he was out there and you didn't say nothing?
I figured you put him out there.
No, I didn't. Come here,
She
baby.
did too. She forgot about it. Stenosis does suck, Daisy Joe. It's terrible.
It's awful.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Shave down to make more room. Oh my gosh. That's rough. The guy who did the surgery on my neck, Dr. Elnagar, is the 2 surgeries on my neck is the same surgeon who built the cage for Christopher Reeve's spine.
Wow.
So my surgeon works on Superman.
That's so cool.
There's tonight's link. Chaotic Beauty and Crime and Males is what's the name of her channel? She was live earlier, I thought. Chaotic put it in there in a second. They have really fun channels too. Especially when Chaotic starts like, Cold Truth. Yep, that's it. Chaotic starts having the, little drink here and there. She starts talking about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. She's a big Amber Heard fan. No, she's not really. Oh, now I'd sleep with one eye open because I'd be afraid she'd come down here in the middle of the night. You're drinking tonight? Oh yeah, I'm tuning in. I'm gonna watch. It's gonna be fun. What's going on with lips? Tomorrow is my nerve stimulator. Oh goodness, lips. I've got the TENS unit. I've had 2 surgeries on my back, 2 surgeries on my neck, 2 surgeries on my left shoulder, 1 surgery on my right shoulder, 2 stomach surgeries. One of them was lap band, so I chose to do that. I'd do that again every day. Your back surgery is tomorrow. Oh goodness, praying for you. What are we having done? A lot of people ask me, like, would you do? I know I better hush. I'm going to see chaotic soon. I don't want to show up with a big knife. Say, you remember the Amber Heard comment? The TENS unit don't help me anymore. So have you had any surgeries before, Ocean Lover? Like you said, you got stenosis, or have you had anything done?
So, the only thing I had done was I met with a what is he called? Those, I can't remember what it's called. It's a surgeon. Basically, he wouldn't touch me because he said I could end up paralyzed. Like I said, where I live, I kind of told you about our healthcare here, but he wouldn't touch me with anything.
Really?
No, he would not. Nope. And I also have radiculopathy in my lumbar. I've got neuropathy all over. Neuropathy is just a really bad thing too. And I've got DDD, like I said, all through my spine. But I also have stenosis in not my lumbar, but my thoracic. And the guy would not touch me because he said, like I said, you could end up paralyzed. And I think it's my C5, C6.
Yeah, you won't find too many surgeons that will do anything with the thoracic spine. For one,
Why?
Most of the time when they do the thoracic spine, they go in through the front.
And
you go in through the front, you got the heart and all that stuff there. You got to separate the bones, and it's just
right. It'd be a mess, right?
Hard to do.
So nope, I just kind of
really
suck
really
it up.
shape.
Yeah. I told him, he said the risks outweigh the benefits. I said, all right, I'll just keep like being immobile with my neck because it hurts sometimes even carry a gallon of milk, like random things. If I sleep on it wrong, it just hurts for a couple like days. You know what I mean? You have to kind of learn how to like train your neck to lay and sit, walk, everything. I don't know if yours is the same way, but if I move it because I haven't had surgery, but if I move my neck a certain way or like I injure it even just a little bit, like picking up something too heavy, I'll feel that in my neck for days.
Oh yeah.
It does not go away, and it hurts so bad sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I told you I have rheumatoid arthritis also, and I have lupus, and so like the weather and everything. Sometimes like on a rainy day, I had to stay inside because everything hurts so bad. With my rheumatoid arthritis, and my fingers are swollen, and I'm just all swollen right now, anyways, from my liver too. But so I'm really like I just feel real bloated. You know what I mean? Do you ever feel like that? Like just like you're full of water and stuff. So it's uncomfortable, but we deal with it, right?
Yep. You find a way to deal with it. That's the thing is over time you find these little, tricks and
exactly
ways
that work for you.
Ways to lay to kind of offset it. And
exactly. That's what I'm saying. You have to find ways or else you're going to be in pain.
Yep.
And it takes a lot of practice, or it did for me, to find those certain ways to not be in pain the next day so much.
Yeah. Libs, let us know how that goes tomorrow. Goodness gracious. I didn't even know you were having surgery. Well, I sure will be praying for you that everything comes out okay and that you get some relief from your pain. I know the back, what I was saying, and I probably got to talking about something else, but, I've been asked so many times, like, I'm not letting them touch my back. Did it help you? And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, it helped me. Like I didn't think, life was worth living, honestly. Like I was in so much pain.
Mm-hmm.
My sciatic nerve was pinched. And oh my gosh, it was excruciating. Everything I did was excruciating.
Yep.
I was 23 years old when I had my first back surgery, and
Wow.
yeah, I mean, I got to the point where I was bent completely over. I couldn't stand up. Not straight. I still can't stand up straight,
I don't either. Yeah.
but as soon as I had surgery, like as soon as I woke up in recovery, I felt immediate relief, and I was like, "Oh my God, I feel so good." And when they got me out of the bed and wanted me to walk, like,
Mhm.
we just need you to walk, one around the floor once. And
Right.
once I got around there, I was like, "Can I walk a couple more laps?" It just felt so good.
Wow, that's amazing. That's really good.
Yeah.
I know I was just recently diagnosed with, where your SI joints are. I have osteoarthritis in both mine, and I couldn't figure out why I was in so much pain. He said, since you're going through all this stuff with your liver, he's like, how about some injections? And try the injections, that they're corticosteroids or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess like we can try that. So I'm supposed to do that next month and see how that goes because it doesn't matter how I sit, even in my chair, it hurts, dude, like really bad. I mean, I
Those
have
helped me
osteoarthritis
for a
in there.
little while. Yeah, those injections helped me for a little while with my neck. Um, but after a while, it got to the point to where they weren't helping anymore. But
Oh, great.
yeah, for a while though, they really helped. And
Okay. So maybe it'll help for a little bit.
yeah, maybe to get you through to a certain point, and then maybe then they can look at something else, or maybe maybe I don't know if surgery is an option on your neck or not, but maybe somewhere down the line if they need to, and like I said, the injections may work for you for a long time.
Yeah, they didn't work in my neck at all, but I have never tried the SI ones yet. But that's
Yeah,
osteoarthritis, so I don't know. He didn't even offer me surgery for that.
yeah,
It's that'd be like replacing the joints, I believe.
yeah. Oh yeah, I don't
I
even
don't
know if
think
they
they
even
do
do
that
it.
here.
Yeah, that would be probably pretty invasive, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't think I'd even want to even think about it, to be honest with you, because where they are, the location. I don't handle pain
Yeah,
very well, so at all. I'm kind of a wussy.
pain, pain sucks.
It does. I'm always in pain.
Yeah,
But you know how that is. So I'm sure a lot of us know how that is. I think it looks
yeah,
like a lot of people have some kind of pain issue on here.
yeah. It's common. So,
Somebody said
you
something to me, but I gotta find her name. Oh, Faith Over Fear. I'm sorry, and I hope that you feel better really soon. I really do.
yeah. We have a lot of good people here on this channel. Like a lot of uplifting people that really reach out and try to help, and people from all walks of life and different backgrounds and with different types of pain that they've dealt with and different issues in their life. So it's really one big family, really, and that's
I love this because yeah, it's we all can relate with that.
yeah. Alicia, injections never helped my husband. He had two back surgeries, has two broken screws in his back now. Oh gosh, doctor doesn't want to
Oh
go and fix
man.
it. Yeah, that's the thing is after they do anything there, they don't want to go back in. They don't want to risk like. And I was told my back like it would have to be so bad that I couldn't take it anymore before they do anything else to my back because there's so much scar tissue from previous
Right.
surgeries. And
I can imagine.
yeah, and you know, I mean, and that's what kills me when people start talking about, you live off a government check, you get disability. You don't know how much I would love to just go work in a factory for 12 hours and be able to handle it. I mean, but that's never going to be an option for me again. And I actually had a friend of mine tell me that a few years ago. He's like, buddy, you're lucky. You don't have to work. And I'm like, lucky? What do you mean lucky? No,
Come on. That's not
yeah,
luck.
I'd trade with you. I'll give you my back, and you go, and I'll go to work, and you stay here and take my back.
No kidding. It's so true.
Yeah. For people who don't live in that pain, they don't know.
Oh, they have no idea.
Yeah. So I
Pain
kind of
controls your life.
yeah, it does. It does control your life. Yeah.
Emotionally and physically. I'm serious. It does. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
Hey, what was your name, sweetheart? Faith over fear. Much love and thank you so much.
Thank you, Faith Over Fear.
And Ricky, thank you so much as well. And I'm sorry, you guys, if I sound I kind of get a little winded. My liver's pressing on. I have to sit a certain way because it presses on my diaphragm a lot. So you might hear me kind of breathing loud a little bit, and I kind of get out of breath. But I just kind of situate myself a little bit in my chair, and then sometimes it goes away. So I'm sorry if you hear me breathing. I'm not like, you know, I just have a hard time sometimes because it presses on my diaphragm, especially at night for some reason.
Nancy Brock said the injection called RFA is pretty good. It's more like a nerve blocker. I've had it several times. It does take the edge off. I have pain 24/7 from fibromyalgia and degenerative disc. Nancy, I ran into an old friend yesterday in Walmart, and I hadn't seen him in years, and he was telling me that he has those RFA injections, and I had never heard of them. And he said it absolutely has changed his life. So I'm going to ask my doctor about them.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's the second time I've heard that in the last 2 days. So
RFA. Okay, I'm gonna write that down too.
yeah, so I think that's definitely something I need to look into because
Yeah, you do. You do.
I've never heard it before, and now I've heard it twice in 2 days. So,
Okay. There's your sign, right?
yeah. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate that. Somebody's 10 minutes from the beach. Lucky me. Oh, that's verbal obsession. Once Molly graduates high school, we plan on moving to the Hollywood, Florida area. Not on the beach, but we want to live, in that area where we can go to the beach, where we can, it's not cold.
Right?
We're done with the cold weather,
Aw.
It really affects my health when it gets really cold.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, my bones, my body.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It doesn't want to work.
Mm-mm. And hopefully the dogs like Florida. We will have to start looking early and find us a good spot because I'm sure there's not just anywhere you can show up with 10 dogs. We may have 12 dogs by then. I don't know. We may have more. Knowing Mama C, she wants 2 cane corsos now. I'm like, you know how big those dogs get? Yeah, I know. They're pretty good size. Yeah, I know. It's another 100 pounds of dog food a week.
Jeez.
Yeah. What for the neighbor's chickens feeding them? I don't know what we do.
Oh, God.
Nancy gets mine in Corbin at Atlas Pain and Spine. They have an office in Richmond. And you know what? The guy I saw yesterday also gets his in Corbin. So you are welcome, Jimbo. My husband gets them as well. I think you can get them every 6 months. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to check into that. That's where my buddy told me he went too. So another sign. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to call him Monday. Tomorrow, Friday?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to call him tomorrow. Florida is fabulous. Panama City is where I live. Oh, cool. We've been to Panama City area a couple of times to play basketball tournaments. And Mobile, Alabama, that area too. What is that called? The Gulf Shores down there, close to Mobile. And of course, I guess any beach is quite enjoyable.
Yeah.
My favorite beach is actually Clearwater that we've been to.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess you can really go wrong with the ocean, the beautiful water, and the sand between your toes.
That's right. So
let's see. They're wonderful, Jimbo. They treat you good there. That's good. That's good. I'm smoking. Excuse my typing on my phone. Going back to computer. Anna Marie Island. Where's that at, Alicia? I'll check it out. Now listen, I will check out any beach areas. I'm not settled on one yet, so you got a certain beach you like me to check out, I'll be sure to go check it out. No ocean where I live, but I do live close to Mississippi River. But I won't be swimming in that water. I don't blame you.
Why not?
Favorite place is Aruba. I've never been to Aruba, but I have some friends who went there on vacation right after, like it was the year after the Natalie Holloway disappearance. Thelma and I actually watched that the other night on Hulu, the Natalie Holloway stuff.
Oh, yeah, that was interesting. What do you think about that?
Natalie Holloway?
Yeah, like what do you think happened to her?
Well, they got the guy, didn't they?
I don't know. I never heard.
Jorn Vandersloot or whatever his name was.
Did he get charged and everything?
Well, his dad protected him, I guess, for a long time. He was the judge, and like told him how to, like looked out for him and told him what to say and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but yeah, his dad had a heart attack. I think they went in and got him and charged him after that. Let me ask my wife. Thelma.
Yeah.
Somebody on here probably knows too. Thelma would love to tell me. Thelma. You're not Thelma. Tell Mommy I didn't know what happened to Natalie Holloway. Ask her if they ever got that guy.
You need to know what happened to Natalie in the hallway.
You didn't watch it the other night with me?
You didn't watch
The girl from Aruba.
The guy from Aruba.
The guy who killed her, his dad was a judge. What happened to that? He killed another girl too, Mr. Scott said.
Oh, that's right.
He's in prison in South America. Good.
All right, good.
Thelma must have fell asleep at the end. I know I did. I fell asleep. I start a lot of stuff and then fall asleep.
Me too. Like narcolepsy. It's so weird. And I'll be into something too. And like next thing I know, I'm waking up.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys throw some hearts and prayer hands chat for Lips and send her best wishes. Like I'll definitely be praying for you. Let me know, as soon as you feel like sending out a message, you don't have to put no priority on it, but when you feel like it, message me and let me know how you feeling. We lost Molly temporarily, like right after. Actually, it was during the Kaylee Anthony stuff that was being on Nancy Grace every night.
Mm-hmm.
Molly, I don't know. She was maybe a year old, still in diapers, just barely walking. She probably I don't know. She's probably 16 months. And we were in Florida and at Clearwater, and we went to the beach and turned around. Next thing take your hand off of her 1 second, she was gone.
Oh my gosh.
My heart dropped. I'm like, oh my God. I was already thinking, I don't want to live. I don't even want to live no more. Please. Just, throw my baby, just take me too.
Right.
And so we find a cop right off the bat, cop. Oh, settle down. This happens all the time. I'm like, it doesn't happen to me all the time, man. Please help me. Please help me. So he gets on his radio and he's, we tell her what she was wearing and all this stuff. And like 30 seconds later, felt like, 4 hours later, but like 30 seconds later, he gets called back on the radio. Oh, we got her. She's over here. She was shopping on the pier, walking down.
Oh my God.
Walking down the pier, just looking at stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. Thank you,
wow.
Lord.
Yes.
Lived in Clearwater 15 years. Raised my kids there. Well, that's awesome, Sandy.
Hi,
Yeah, I
not my
think
monkey.
I've heard that before. Yeah. Hey, not my monkey. How are you? You just got here? You missed some good stuff. Is that really you, not my monkey? Normally, you type in most, like almost always, you type in all caps. Am I gonna have to send somebody to check on you? I'm just teasing with you. It's funny. I didn't gonna go back and listen. Oh yeah, I did gonna go back and listen. Yeah, there's in all caps. We were teasing last night, like Ernie's with a lady friend. Ernie Shell is.
Yeah.
It's not my monkey. It's not my monkey. That's what everybody was saying. And so not my monkey was on there typing in, yeah, well, I'm here with Ernie. Would you pull the covers down or whatever? It was just playing right along with it. So,
Oh my.
hush your mouth. So, well, I won't keep you guys too much longer. I don't want to keep you up too late. Did you already get the little fella to sleep?
Yeah, he's sleepy. He's asleep now.
Good.
Could you hear him earlier when we were on the phone?
Yep.
He was going crazy tonight. He was on one so hard, and then all of a sudden he just, Mama, I'm sleepy, and he just crashed.
That's what happens,
Yeah, he wore himself out good today. He was such a good boy.
Yep. Probably sleep through the night too after that.
Yes, I can't wait. I love those nights. For his autism and so it's autism, ADHD, and then the fetal alcohol and all that stuff. But the melatonin is the only thing that helps him sleep. If he does not have melatonin, he will not sleep, period. He will not.
Does it help him pretty good?
Yeah, it's been helping him. We started him, like the doctor was like, let's just try, like 5 milligrams. I was like, no, we're not going to start 5 milligrams. No way, we're not doing that. And so then we started at 1. She's like, that's fine. So the 1 was doing okay for about 2 days at tops, and he wasn't sleeping at all again. So then we moved him up to 5, and now we just keep him on like she always wants him to go up to 20, but I said I think he's still doing fine with the 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he still gets up right, like probably about 7 or 8 every morning, even if he goes to bed at 11ish or something.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because as long as I get at least 58 hours, I have energy. You know what I'm saying? Until about 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and then I kind of get a little sluggish, but I still push through until bedtime. He has everything he needs. Thank you, not my monkey. Thank you so much.
I was going to say, not my monkey said, how are you feeling? Or I hope you're feeling better. There you go.
Yeah, it's up on the pin thing or whatever you guys call it on the screen. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Sandy says, I take good and quality CBD oil. Is that what helps you sleep, Sandy?
Oh, does that work?
I don't know. Does it
I've
help?
never tried that. Thank you, Sandy says. I'll have to try that maybe sometime if I can. I don't know if I can take oil. I'm not sure.
Yeah. It's probably in, is it like in a capsule form, or how do you, is that what it's for? And for pain. Yep. Well, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
New Leaf. Great company is the name of it.
New Leaf. Okay, I'll have to write that down.
NULEAF. New Leaf.
I'm going to check that out, Jimbo.
Yeah. Shoot, I am too.
I mean, I have a lot of insomnia with this stuff. And then, but I'm so, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have fatigue, like I'm so tired, but then I have insomnia. My brain doesn't want to, just thoughts, you know what I mean, all the time. Do you ever get that? It sucks.
Yep. All the time. Yes. Alicia Turner said, I guess I got crappy CBD oil. The couple times I tried it because I felt nothing.
Great.
You can get it bot, peel, and liquid.
Okay, I'll have to ask my gastroenterologist if I'm allowed to take that though with my liver. I don't know if I can take oil or not.
Yeah,
Is it
definitely
just like,
want to make sure.
I'm just, yeah, Tennessee girl, that's what I have the same issue with my little man, and it was so hard to get him to wind down at all. And so I do the melatonin, and within 45 minutes, he's peacefully sleeping almost every night.
Yeah.
Unless he's sick, then he'll of course fight. But it works really well for my child.
Good.
You could try it. They have gummy form for kids, and they have what I use now is a Z-Quil, a ZZ Z-Quil, with melatonin and like a chamomile, and it's the liquid, and you have a little dropper and give them whatever dose you're supposed to give them, and it works wonders. If it's a gummy, they get tired of chewing them every night. That's the issue I had. He didn't want to chew them anymore. So liquid's so much easier. They just drink it and it's done,
Yeah.
for the
And
kids.
it's harder than you think too. Like if he takes that gummy and then he starts realizing, hey, after I've been taking this gummy, I've been going.
That's what happened. Yep.
Yeah. Like, the gummy
He's
might
like,
be.
I don't think
I don't
so.
want it no more.
Yep, exactly.
So, yeah,
Sandy
that's-
says, yes, that's true. My pediatrician told me that about a long time. So we're gonna try to wean him off. It's just right now, he really needs something, because if not, he doesn't get his proper rest. And with his ADHD and everything, it's just too much for him, and it's a lot of overstimulation at that point. And then everything's off for the whole day, like more than 10 meltdowns. I mean, it's constant meltdowns. So at least with a little rest from this right now, we're gonna do it for right now. But he's only 4, so I don't think it'll be for too long of term. Hopefully he gets to where we can slowly wean him off of it. I just kind of go with what his doctor tells me is best for him right now.
Yeah. Always listen to doctor's advice first.
Always, because that's a pediatrician. I'm not trying to go over her, and she's amazing.
Well, then, if you don't listen to her, then you go back in there and say, listen, he's still not sleeping. And they say,
Yeah, she'll be like,
and you're like, well, no. And then they're going to be like, listen, I told you to do that. If you're not going to listen, I can't help you.
Exactly.
Yeah. My lap band surgeon, I used to go see him like once a month. And, he would always ask, you've been eating anything, drinking any high calorie drinks or eating any ice cream, anything like that. And, once I was like, I'm just going to tell him, I had me an ice cream, because I'd done, I'd lost 5 pounds and for that month, and I felt good about it. And I was like, I had me an ice cream. And he goes, well, you just want me to take that lap band out then? I was like, no. He's like, well, if you eat high calorie stuff, it's going to go down. He said, there ain't no need you having a lap band. I'm like, well, sorry, buddy, I won't do it again.
Right? Yes, sir.
So, but I did do it again. I just didn't tell him about it no more.
There you go. Hey, faith over fear. With my children, my daughter's 26 and my son is 22. But with them, I did a lot of lavender. For whatever reason, my grandson, he doesn't get like an allergic reaction, but he doesn't like to have stuff on him at all. No oils, no sprays, no lotions or anything. I mean, major meltdowns. So we have to scrub it all off. Bath times are very, very difficult to even get him to take a bath because of the water, and the soap and all that stuff. It's just really a hard time doing that. That's why she suggested the melatonin as well, because he's just very severe. A lot of his sensory issues are very severe, and we have to be very careful. So this is working for him right now. So if we break sometimes, like one time I made a big mistake and I broke the routine, and he was off for days and days. I mean, it just didn't end. So I learned real quickly that with him specifically, every child is different, but we have to keep everything specifically on track every day. It has to be the same. Like having appointment stuff, which I have a lot of appointments. Of course, he's gonna have meltdowns all day long, but that's to be expected. So one day, my doctor, I called, said, there's nothing helping that normally helps with his meltdown. She's like, give him just a little bit of melatonin. I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, just give him like 1 milligram. So I did that, and it made him worse. I was like, why would you tell me to do that? Because then he started crying because he was too tired. You know what I mean? On top of the meltdowns. So it was just crazy.
Yeah. Well, you find a routine with what works with
Right.
your particular child, and that's what you go with.
That's right. I live
Um,
my life for him. He comes first and he runs this place because he's got, he's had it rough already in his little life. So anything to make him comfortable because we don't know how that is,
yeah.
what they go through, and they can't tell us that young what's going on.
Right. Right. Does he open up at all? Like when you see the doctor and tell him what bothers him, or
No, he
uh,
can't. His speech is come along a lot. Especially the last 2 years. Especially I work with him all day, every day, pretty much, and I've got him really doing good on his speech. But at the same
yeah,
time, he still does. He's normal autistic. Like, I'll say, "Baby, like, what's wrong?" Because I can tell something's wrong or something hurts. Don't know, and he'll say
yeah,
monsters or something totally not even related to what we're speaking about. So no, he's not at that point yet, but he's going to be 5 in November. So,
yeah,
but yeah, I had to I had to move out of my last place because they auctioned off the place, because the wife's husband had passed away. But I'd lived there for, like 6 or 7 years or something. And, we moved and everything. And I swear, I was like, this is going to be hell. Like, it's going to be so horrible because I have a hard time, switching as well. Like, I have to have, kind of a routine too. And,
yeah,
so anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so we moved and stuff, and it was easier for him than it was for me because he had his huggy toys, he had his teddy bear, he had everything. We brought his room here first before anything. So all his toys and stuff were here. So this, you know what I'm saying? He knew that it was safe to be here.
right,
So I think it took him about 3 or 4 days, and he was pretty well.
yeah. Well,
But I
yeah.
mean,
Once he
his
gets
kids are
comfortable,
resilient, so
yeah, yeah. You get him comfortable, then you worry about you getting comfortable. Just like
that's absolutely
yeah,
right.
yeah,
He comes first no matter what. But I always make sure that he's comfortable.
yeah. Mel and Chaotic are running a little late. Yeah, we're about to end up here, and I'll send everybody over there. We're going to go over there, and I'm not gonna have no drinks with y'all tonight, but I pull up my Diet Mountain Dew. Actually, I'm about out. Might give me another one. um, but yeah, we will. I guess we'll close it out here soon. Anything else you want to say, Ocean, before we close up?
I kind of want to reiterate that I meant what I said about, anybody can get a hold of you anytime for my email. I do want to, if anybody wants to, get to know me better or whatever, or needs help or advice or is going through something that they need somebody, you know what I mean? Like, I'm here, like, for anything. It doesn't matter. I want to help people, like, if I can in any way.
Yeah,
Because pretty soon I'm going to be too sick and I'll probably, I'll have to go offline for a while, until all this is over with. But, I'd like to meet some more people if possible before that. And then when I come out, then I still have you. I know I'll have you, Jimbo, but
yeah.
you know what I mean? I'll still have my peoples when I get out.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I'll be here for you, and we'll. If you want me to update people, I will, and we'll keep
Absolutely.
praying. We'll keep praying regardless, and
Yeah. If anybody cares or, wants to know how I'm doing, you could let them know whatever I let you know for sure.
okay. So yeah, we will. We definitely will. And we continue prayers, and like I said, we're going to come back and revisit. Like you're not actually heading down there until like September, right?
Correct. Yes. I'm going to spend this time. I got to get, gas. I've got to get the gas situated, the hotels. I've got to start packing. Somebody's going to get me boxes, from the grocery stores or whatever on here. Um, this kid at the grocery store, actually, I know his mom very well, and they're going to hook me up with some boxes. I'm not going to be able to afford to buy any, you know what I mean? So they have tons of the stores anyway. They have them at Walmart
Right.
and Kroger and stuff to give away for free. So we're
They
going to do
do.
that. So it takes a long time for me to pack. I mean, I got my mom's stuff when she passed away and just, kids' toys and just so much stuff. But I mean, I'm in my 40s. So I have accumulated a few things.
Yeah.
And what I can't take with me or don't want, I'm just going to give to charity or I have a women's shelter here for domestic violence victims and their children.
Yeah.
It's a women's shelter, and I'm going to probably just take it over there. It's right across the street
Well,
because they
that'd be
could
great.
always use it. So yeah, I'll find something to do with it that's good.
Well, we'll revisit a couple of times and have you come on, and maybe we can help you with getting the gas money and hotel and things like that. Now that the biggest obstacle has been taken care of, we
Yes,
can help you get down there for sure.
that'd be amazing. Yes, this woman, like I said, and she wants her privacy. But that was the main thing, you know what I mean? I'm still just in shock about it. But you know who she is, and you were part of this all, so you're pretty cool.
Yeah, she's
Just
an angel.
saying.
She is. Yeah.
She is. She's just an amazing angel from heaven, straight from heaven.
Yeah. So yeah, God bless you all, and God bless you who donated, and God bless you who took care of the U-Haul. And like I said, we'll come back. We'll have a couple more just ocean lover night, and that way we'll just get you the money to take care of the little things on the way, the gas money, the hotel, and things like that.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Jimbo.
You're welcome. Thank
And it
you.
was nice meeting everybody. Thank you for your kind words. That helps me more than you probably can even know. Because just knowing that there's other people out there that are kind, and prayer and positivity can change your whole mental state. It really can. Because I was in a dark place just a few days ago. And just reading all these nice comments and things helps me so much. So much love to all of you. And thank you so much for all of your kind words. I can't believe this. It's really nice to see.
Yeah.
And thank you, Jimbo, for inviting me. And I appreciate you every day.
Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. And God bless you. Thank you so much. Text me or call me.
I will.
Yeah. So we'll talk to you soon.
Alrighty. Are you getting off?
Yeah. I'm getting ready to close her down.
Alrighty. Good night, everybody. It was nice to meet all of you. Much love to all of you, and I hope to see you again soon.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
God bless you. All right. Thank you all for being kind, and I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys and with Ocean Lover tonight. Mel and Chaotic are getting ready to have a little shindig over on their channel on Chaotic Beauty and Crime and Cold Truth. So go check them out. I'm gonna go hang out probably here in just a few minutes after I get a little supper. But good night to you all. God bless you, and thank you all for being so kind. This is Jimbo coming to you live from the stand.